From trauma to joie de vivre, how is that possible? Welcome to Post-Trauma Secrets and Decluttering, where we go behind the scene and reveal how to free yourself. Come and discover the 4 dimensions of a decluttering journey with your host, J.M. Tetro.
Are you tired of being at the bottom? Like being so tired, exhausted, you don't want to go anymore. You tried everything and it just doesn't work. You have no spirit into it anymore. And there's no one that can help. I don't know if any of these relates or if you relate or understand, but I want to talk about your journey to stability, to winning every day. You know, if we look at this graph, we can see that our journey is down there. We are so tired, so exhausted. And then we get through. We have some wins. And it grows. But a few days or weeks after, we're down. Back down. Not able to breathe. Not able to do anything. We're just tired. We want to be on the couch and forget about it. And Netflix everything and binge watch. I don't know if you've been there or halfway there, but it's exhausting. And this is what I want to talk to you about. When we say personal growth is a journey, one of the things that I learned from one of my mentors at one point, that I was really tired, exhausted. I had a desperation of all my objective or my goal. Nothing was working. I've tried everything. And he said to me, if you just learn the right tool, practice enough, your lowest day in your future will be your highest peak when it's not going well. You see in this graph, when I learn to grow personally, when I learn to control or manage the stress, the emotion, everything that comes to me has an impact. Now, when we learn to manage it, to self-regulate and be resilient, what happens is we compound in energy, in life spirit, in showing ourselves up and helping other even at some point. But what will happen is we will have setbacks. Setbacks are just part of life. You know, we have something in our life, in our family, in our surrounding that happened. It's terrible. We've just had COVID. The world was devastated. We have every month, every year, something that can bring us down. Now, if we learn to grow, if we learn to manage these emotions, these reactions better, what happens is when we have setback, look at the graph. My first setback is far, far higher than my lows, than even my highest when I was low despair or when I was exhausted. And this is what happened. We learn to grow, and then our new norm is so energetic, is so reinforced. Yes, it takes time. Build resilience, it's not a one-day thing. Build resilience is a life thing. And we can always improve. But there's a point, there's a level you can reach that gives you comfort, gives you energy, courage to go day in, day out in other project, perspective, other activity, being with your surrounding. And whatever happened, you're able to cope, close. And what happened, the magic, see up there. This is where we want to go. There's ups, there's down. But they're so higher in energy and spirit and perspective in your own mind that it's unimaginable today's. It's absolutely amazing living up there. And what's happening there is we still grow. And if something bad, something really unfortunate happened, instead of being down for 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, we're down for a couple weeks or a couple days because we're able to shift around. Turn that emotion into a learning, a life lesson that brings us strength, that brings us a new perspective, and we're able to live and go further and go beyond our own self at the present moment. And this is where the magic happens. Now, most of the time, most of people that I know helped, or people that I've seen going through that, could not do it alone. And the reason is you cannot change your current paradigm without changing the way you are doing it, without changing what you're doing every day. You need a new perspective. You need new ideas, new way of doing things. And this is where books, videos, or someone that have insight can bring you that new ideas and help you propel yourself further. But if you're trapped down there, most of the time what I've seen is people need outside eyes, outside perspective to build up the resilience, build up with a discipline, a system, a structure to build that resilience up and up. And at one point we are able to self-sustain and self-grow within that journey. But we need this outside source, outside strength to build up to there, to learn the tools, learn the ways, and see where we're blocked. We're blocked in a cycle. It turns and turns, and we feel we're the only one in the world. We're stuck there. But there's a way out, and the way out is another perspective. There are 100 ways to get out of that cycle, but we don't see them. Our perspective says there's zero way. There's no way out. But there are way out. But it needs a new way, a new perspective, new pair of eyes that's looking at you and says, this is what I see. And you know what? There's 10 doors there. You can pick one of them, try. I'll help you. I'll support you. I'll guide you through. And once we go through that door, once we push ourselves with a support, it's so motivating, supporting. And we are building that self-resilience, self-belief, and the most important, the self-esteem from compounding wins. You need this to build up and get through that journey on that curve. So I hope you had some breakthrough, some ideas from this. If you need help, reach out for it. It's really important. And on that, remember, you create the life you want.
Thank you so much for taking time to listen to this episode. If you want to help break the trauma stigma, share this episode and give hope to your friends and let them know it is possible to get free from trauma. Valerie and JM want to help you further by offering you Declutter Your Life 101. Be sure to go to dowellht.com/free yourself. That's dowellht.com/free yourself to get your free quick summary and start your decluttering journey. Thanks again for tuning in, and be sure to join us next time to discover another secret on post-trauma secrets and decluttering.